Kaylee, talk to me a little bit about not only your year personally, but as a team year.
So this year, I was really happy with how we did as a team and just our accomplishments so far with getting through to regionals, especially because we didn't expect to do as well as we did, getting third and beating Connersville and Hagerstown, which they both did really well at that meet also. And we also, for me personally, like, I obviously didn't get the times that I wanted from freshman year. Like, I used to run, my PR for freshman year was 20:25, which is extremely well for girls' side. But I recently had like injuries and like certain medical things that I've been going through, and like running has been like a great stress reliever for me, and like getting my times down and like being able to run with the girls is a great stress reliever for me, and having my times being down to 23s again and being up there with the girls is like awesome for us as a team, like pumping us up and getting us up there and getting us ready for being at regionals and trying to get to semi-state. So hopefully that can be our next goal for regionals.
You have a fairly young team. You're the only senior now. Talk to me a little bit how you've played a role on each and all of your girls so far this year.
We actually do have another senior. Her name's Sarah Payne, and we both have been actually really strong role models, considering that we act so immature for our age. A lot of fun that we have on the bus is like singing Disney songs and like screaming at the top of our lungs on the bus rides, and it's just a lot of fun being close with them as a family and like having them as sisters and basically being that close and having them not only as a role model to them, but like also them being a role model for me, like also having the work ethic that some of the younger girls that are a lot faster, like having them work so hard, it shows that, okay, I also need to put in the work if I want to be as good as me personally can be. So yeah, it's.
Let's talk a little bit. Your sister's on the team. She's one of the top runners in the conference. Talk to me from not only a team standpoint, from a family standpoint. How are you feeling about your sister as she's going into regionals this weekend?
I am unbelievably proud of my sister. She's accomplished so much, and I know that from even her just being a sophomore, like she has so far to go. She has so much she can achieve, and just the amount of what she's done and how she's pushed herself past like unbelievable limits. And I can't even imagine like what she's gone through personally. Like mentally, she's so tough and one of my biggest role models, even though she's younger, which is kind of weird to think about. But I'm just so proud of her. She's been especially one of like our biggest leaders, I think, kind of image-wise, which you wouldn't think that like from senior leaders. Like you normally think, oh, you know, seniors are your number one leaders, but she's definitely one of my biggest people that I look up to, and I will always be her number one fan. So
let's talk a little bit about your TEC conference race. Talk to me a little bit how your team played there. I know you guys placed in the top 3, I believe. So talk to me a little bit about that.
We did place second, and we were a little disappointed because we knew that we could win, and the defeat from Hagerstown, who won first, was a little disappointing because we had worked so hard and we had got there with our mindset and mentality like, hey, we can do this, we have positivity, let's go in this with a winning fight, like we're going to put up the fight and we're not going down without winning. And it was just kind of difficult to see like us losing, but that also gave us the fire for sectionals the next week, because we knew that we had to come back with a vengeance and come back stronger than ever and show them what we could actually do. And so I was really proud of our girls and proud of me personally for actually doing decent, I guess, because Connersville is not the easiest course, even though that's our sectional, and our regional is a lot easier than our sectional. So it's kind of weird how they're flip-flopped, but I was really proud of us. So.
As you mentioned, you guys placed in sectionals, so you guys moved on to regionals. Talk to me a little bit what you're looking forward to this weekend in Rushville for your regional.
Us as a team, our goal is to get to semi-state, which as a team has not happened in a long time for our team to move on. And us personally, that's where I got my PR, so I'm looking to get another PR and try and be around the same people that I normally am, or at least be a little higher to get our points up to where we need to be. But currently we are ranked 11th, I believe, in the predictions of how the race is going to plan out, which I don't really like looking at predictions because they never are true. But it'll be interesting to see how well we do, and I hope and pray that we do as well as we have, and that our training puts us where we need to be, and that we can move on to semi-state. So.